Alright, everybody, it's another night of Halloween party prep. If I see people on and chatting, I'll chat. Otherwise, I'm just going to get to work. I might talk while I do it. Let's get the preamble out of the way. Up in the upper left corner is where you can download the engine. There'll be a Halloween party on Friday. If you want to download a version of the engine and get your Halloween costume made, there's a video on how to do that previously posted and so on. And so without further ado, let me get started working. I have been working in the meantime, and I did just update the server. So hopefully everyone can still get in. I didn't break something. Yeah, I wanted to be able to protect some areas of the world, and so I real quickly implemented some server commands that will let me protect the haunted house area and grant players townships and things. There's some bugs related to it, but I think I got it working enough to do this. The bugs are all on the visual side. Yeah, I started. Yeah, okay, so I'm still under here. Yeah, last time I logged in, I figured you guys would be bored watching me do this, so I have decreased the maximum number of butterflies. Where is the way out? Is that over here? It is indeed over here. Okay, so we're going to work on the haunted house, I think, today. Hopefully the lag is a little less because I greatly decreased the number of butterflies that can spawn. Well, we got a little bit of a hitch there. Alright, so first of all, let me, I made some new server commands. Let me make sure I'm admin. I am. So now I can grant, well, who am I? Let's see, what's my entity ID? Oh, no, I remember. I say grant property, and it'll tell me who I can grant it to. Okay. So grant property 7285 town. I think town's big enough. Okay, so now I've got a town. Means I can go in here. And I added a cheat. That did not do what I wanted it to. So fades town, show property areas, place property. And I should be able to click. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why can't I place property? Maybe I have to place my stronghold first? Well, I don't want to do that. Okay, what's the deal? Let me just try logging out and logging back in. Ooh. Uh-oh. The server is going crazy. Alright. That's not good. It didn't like the way I exited, apparently. It's a bug I might have to fix tonight. Alright. If I can't place the property, it's no big deal. I'll just work on that on my own time, but I just implemented it, so I thought I'd check. Like literally, I just updated the server right before this live stream. 2 minutes before. Alright, first let's give ourselves the best chance possible by picking the test wand. Alright, so we'll go to property. I have a town. So we will show properties and we will place the property. Nope, it's not letting me place it. Why not? Oh well. No matter, I'll work on that another time. So apparently that property is done in such a way that I can't place it. So we'll work on the house. I was trying to make some stairs. I walled it in because I was tired of chasing birds out of the house all the time, but they still find their way in through the door. So there is that. And I kind of created a little dining room in here. Still have to make a big table or something. Anyway, I thought it'd be cool to have like a staircase going up. So let's get back this wand. And I think like that. Okay. I just want to go straight up. I think I kind of wanted it to branch off to either side. Will there be enough room? Maybe. Probably could have even pushed these further back. But let's see. Yeah, I think they have to be... Oops. Like this. That's up. Oh, no, 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 no. I forget the stair trick when I haven't done it in a while. Yeah. So you're on top, you're on bottom. And then the next one has to go. Oh, that's a beam down. I need a beam up. Yeah, like that. So I don't like where that beam is, but that's okay. It kind of needed to move anyway. Alright. Would have been nice if I could have put these in a little bit more, but the geometry doesn't work that way. So it's up, down, down. Okay. And one more gets us to the top. Repeat on the other side. They just take up so much room is all. Yeah. Oh, it like takes up most of the first floor. Maybe it could just go up one side and I can move this whole thing back. I'll see something. Oh no, I like that idea even better. Oops. This gives me a little more space inside. Ah, we got 2 people on. Welcome to the live stream. I'm trying to build out the inside of my haunted house, but I'm unhappy with the amount of space things are taking up. Hey, there's a bird got in the house. It's one of the things about having the higher ceilings. Alright, so let me just see what this looks like. I need to finish filling in this floor so that I don't keep stepping in it. Trap the bird under the floorboards. I wanted to leave room for a basement if I have time. So that's why I put an actual floor in. And, you know, on some level, this is just an excuse to play the game. But, yeah, if you have stumbled onto this channel and are new to this game, the link to download it is in the upper left corner. You have to type it in right now just because I don't have the server protections in place to keep people from griefing. And last time I left my server open back in the day when the original Mythruna was out, I spent a lot of time ungriefing the world, and I'm not ready for that yet. I wonder, so that these internal beams are not even visible outside anymore. So it's really just an, those are. I think that's why I did it. Yeah, that's why. I like to have some internal consistency to the structure. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but alright, I think this is too close to the front door. The hedge maze over there, spawn tower up there. So like if we, yeah, so like this should be at least 1 block back, maybe 2. But I wanted to get an idea. I kind of wanted a hallway in the back sort of situation. You know, so, but it doesn't really go anywhere. So maybe that's not okay. It's the problem with designing from the outside in. You know, maybe this will look okay. It's about scale, and I get used to video game scale where everything is giant. Like you walk into a room and it's 10 meters wide, and I'm not a fan, personally. I get why they do it, but it's almost become a trope at this point. Okay, so we've got some beams going on there. We can like connect them up. Yeah, that's fine. So that gives me room to put some railings up. And what do I want the interior walls to be? I wanted something different. Yeah, I think that looks good. Again, I really wish I could pull those stairs in. Have just doesn't work out. Unless I want to use objects. But speaking of objects, let's make some railings. See if this is even going to work out like I want. So these are quarter blocks, which means I think they're in the blueprints editor. Let's make a Angled railing. Choose carved materials. I'm just going to put some dirt cubes down for spacing. So, like, in this... Yeah, I need to center it. I'm going to be unhappy if I don't. So this is not the railing. This is my stand-in for the stairs. And since this is like a quarter of the size, right, so that's kind of like just temporary. So I get my stairs look, my railing looking the way I want. So that's supposed to be like the stone, and I'll prove it in a second. Oh, did I make that one too? I did. It's okay. I'm gonna wish I had made this. No, I think it'll be okay. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. I can save this, and then go into the inventory, switch over to my object ones, and then, like if I place this here, so this is roughly the same size as 1/2 of this. Okay, so then anyway, you get the idea. So now I can build a rail in there, and I know, and actually we get, yeah, absolutely perfect. So it's like just the stand-in for that. Alright, blueprints. So what I want to do, I think we'll go with some iron, maybe. Iron, cylinder. No. There we go. Yeah, and then just one up here. Like that. And then some angled stuff. Yeah. I may have wanted to cap these. Maybe we'll go with black marble. This is kind of what I was thinking, except for I really wanted to have the, whoops. The underside be, oh, I can't go up anymore. That's okay, that's the point where it would switch over to the other direction anyway. So I don't know that I like that. I think I could make it in 2 parts, or make it an assembly. Alright, what we will do is show off some tricks. Okay, so let me save this. Yeah, let me save this. We're gonna, oh, it looks like stairs, doesn't it? Let me just see what it looks like. Just to see from a sizing perspective. Yeah, it's not gonna let me put that in there. Here it is. So see, like that'll, like size-wise, it looks kind of cool. I think I'm gonna do the 2. Oh, we got 4 on. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I think I'm gonna split it into 2 objects. So I'm gonna copy this blueprint, and so this one will be the spindles. Right. And then that's the angled railing. And so if we take the, I should have renamed edit blueprint. Let's change it to angled spindles. Take blueprint. Yeah, so now they'll sort at least together. Oops, it doesn't though. I missed my opportunity. Alright, so then what I can go in here and do is take out all this stuff. And take out this stuff. Right, so we save that, then we come back over to here, edit that blueprint, and then we can take out all this stuff. And we flip to inverted wedge. Okay, that will have to be, I think, a solid block. And I'm going to make this one down here stick out a little bit. So we'll give that one a steep wedge, so that it kind of like comes down. Okay, so we save this, and to save myself a whole lot of trouble, I'm going to go into the workbench, and I'm going to make a angled rail, or just railing. Okay, I just save it so that I have it in there. Okay, so we're going to add one part, which is the angled spindles. Boink. And that's right. And then we add another part. That's the angled railing. Boink. And then we can line them all up. That sounds not annoying, is it? So the issue here is that it's not in the right place either. Okay, now we can lower it back down. Alright, that looks pretty good to me. Save it, back in here. Angled, spindles, angled. Oh yeah, it's just called railing. That's right. And so we can, oopsie, that's going to be a problem. It's trying to keep me from putting it inside the blocks. And that's going to be problematic. You know what I could have done was, whoa. I could have, let's put on walk mode so that I can just walk a little bit. So see, it's mostly right. If I had put a base on, I could have just made it come right up next to here. And then it would just kind of hang out on the edge. Because it's not going to let me drag it over. Oh. Except it did. Alright, it's not perfect, but it'll work. Then I can put another one right here. Do kind of the same trick. Oops. I went too far. Yeah, this is something I have to fix, because it's quite common to want to put things partially penetrating. But assemblies always come out physical, I think. So like these are going to be real rails. And I haven't implemented all of the different snapping options yet either. Anyway, oh. You would be like that, wouldn't you? Okay, that's alright. I don't hate it. But see now, those should be like, oh no, they're not. They're holograms. Are they? Nope, that's really there. It is preventing me from walking through it. Yeah, there's my genie outfit. Oops. So yeah, size-wise, that's pretty good. Alright. So now we can put another one. I never did cap that one off, did I? Oh well. So we should be able to put another one here. And it's going to have the same problem. Although maybe... Thinking maybe I could trick it. Nope. I'm slipping off the edge. It really wants to jump up. Alright, kind of close enough. It doesn't go up as high as I wanted. Anyway, it's better than nothing. Alright, we got stairs partway up at least. Let's see what that looks like if I want to move the whole thing back still. No, I think that's okay. Kind of looks cool. I kind of want more detailed stairs, though, to be honest. Anyway, let's make some doors. Some big old... Oh, wow. You are one colorful bird there, mister. I forgot that the template, the color template, is still one of the choices for birds. I can pet him. Oops. Yeah, he'll chase me around. Alright, so for a big doors, what do we want to do for big doors? So this is a, yeah, 2 block wide. We're going to want separate doorway. The blueprints won't let me do 2 full blocks wide. Oh, will it? Oh, no, it does. That's right. It will let me do it's right, 2.5. Okay, cool. So we'll just make our doorway, and then we'll make a door. Alright. So, for door, we'll go with a wooden door frame. Cube. Oops, we want the vertical one. Oops. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's as tall as it can go. And then, oh yeah, it needs to be over here actually. Doink, doink, doink. So, yeah, that means that I can make 2 big wide doors. That, yeah, we'll see. You'll see what I mean. Let me label this. Door frame. Frame. Oh, carved materials? Yes, please. And maybe we'll do like this. Okay. Where's my frame? There it is. Oh, it's turned, unfortunately. I just wanted to see what it looked like in the doorway. We're going to make it a an animated object, so... Alright, so I mean that's like a cool looking doorway. It's a little low. Like a tall person would have to duck. Maybe that's okay. That bird's still hanging out there. Okay, so let's get rid of this. And what do I call it? Frame, door frame. So we will copy this. We'll use this to make a door. Although the problem is that I want to make a door that's twice as big as will fit in here. So let's make a door, part of a door. That's 6 of these. And we'll make it as tall as we can. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will be 1 block tall with what I want to do. Okay, so let's... Yes, let's do door bottom. Door bottom. All right. Whoops. All right. So now we will do some iron bands. I think that will be okay. And then we'll have a big kind of... I need to do it on both sides though, so that the door is reversible. And then we'll put a big... actually what I want to do for the hinge, so let's try that. And then we will also okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. So this is the door, the bottom of the door. And we will copy that one. And door top. Okay, so for this one, we don't need this, but we want this stuff up here. And this as well. Put some glass in there. Let's use panels. But they won't be symmetrical. Let's make solid doors. Alright, so that's that door, but we need angles over here, which means this needs to be lower. Because we're going to need 2 angles right there. Okay, so back to wood. Once again, when you're in this, if you hit C over any of these, it selects that, which makes it easier to find the block you're looking for. Alright, so we've got a door top, we've got the door frame, then we can go back over to our workbench. And let's call this double door. Save it so it's in there. Alright, so add part, door frame, select. Okay, so that part we want that big. It's unfortunate that the blueprint editor doesn't let us go back anymore. But what we want to do is we want to add a joint. We'll call this hinge 1. Create. And where did it put that hinge? It's right there. Ugh. It's going to be painful. But that's okay. We're just going to move it. The hinge is there. How do I move the actual hinge? Oh, everything is, that's right. Let's do -2. Ah! I like got it right on the right. I think I got it right away. Okay, so then we can go into here and we can add the door bottom and make it smaller. So it's half the size. And then annoy everyone with the machine gun sounds. Yeah, that's too far. Okay, so now it needs to come out. Roughly centered, I think. It's probably going to be okay. It's going to penetrate the... Maybe we'll have an outside and an inside. We're going to have one anyway. So let's bring this over to here. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Okay. And now... Okay, so we ended up with x at 0, which would have been really easy. And z at -135, because what we're going to do now is we're going to add the top too. Select. This is going to be half the size. X is going to be at 0. What was the -135? Okay, so now they're all lined up. And then this is going to be 0.5, I think. No. 1. Yeah, because that's the way I did it. Okay. So... how do I get out of... There we go. Okay, so we've got that. Now if we go back over to the base, we can go to the hinge and we can say this is what it looks like when it's closed. When it's open, we also want it to be -0.75. But we want the... So let's go to open. But we want the yaw to be probably like -100. Yeah. That's good enough. So that means like if you close it, it'll come in here like this. If you open it. So again, see, it's kind of like not really in the right place. But I think it's good enough. And I think that my measurements were wrong for the top, unfortunately. Ah, but you know what? I can cheat. I can't, it's like hard to see. So yeah, I made the top one too big. But this will work. Alright, so now we got to do the other hinge. Create. Okay, so hinge 1 was at minus 0.75, so this one we'll say needs to be at 0.75. Aha! And so this part will have to be at 0.752, or also, rather. And then I believe that means that open should be 100 instead of minus 100. So let's just go ahead and set that one. Alright. And so now we can add a part door bottom, make it smaller. We want to flip this one around 180 degrees. Where did it go? Oh, it's over here, okay. Oh yeah, so then all these need to be zeroed out again. So we can figure out where we are. It's just annoying you can't unselect the... Actually, that's pretty good. So then... Oh, I know what I did wrong before. These should be at 0. Even on this one, both the door bottom... Whoa. That's not cool. Oh, there's definitely a bug here. Okay, so it forgot. Okay, so these both should be 0 in their Z also. And then I need to move the hinge to where I want them to be. So now they will rotate around that corner, right? Yeah, so see both of them are opening and closing now. That's kind of cool. But that way I just the hinge where I want it to be. That way I only have to do it once. And I could set this up so that the hinge is back here when it, yeah, so like it'll move out to yeah. I could. You know what? They actually should be anyway, whatever. Yeah, so we actually want the hinge to be right on that corner. And I can't see the hinge anymore. Oh, I come back here, I can see it. Yeah, okay. So what we want is that hinge to be right on that edge. Yeah. Yes. Real life door hinges are a pain. I buy the I've had good success with the prefab doors lately where they're already pre-hung. So much nicer. Okay, so then in here we can come in here like this Just bring this in. Yeah, this will be great. This is going to be great. Minus 0.245. Oh, Pepsi's all gone. Oh yeah, I made it last an hour. Okay, so if we come over here, yeah, so that hinge, it opens and closes on that corner, so that's much better. Okay, so we will do similar with the other hinge. Yeah, so 0.12, right? Yep. Okay. And okay, so now we go back to hinge 2, the door bottom. And I think, yep, same thing. Alright. Yeah, that's unfortunate. The Z fighting is because that top door is too big. I could fix it. I mean, why not? We're perfectionists. We're all perfectionists here, right? So, edit blueprint. I think just get rid of this bottom piece there. Save blueprint. And unfortunately that means I need to remove the old one. It remembers all the stuff. So remove that. Add a door top. There's some quality of life improvements for this user interface, to be sure. Oops. I always forget. It's not really select. Like, it looks like it's all selected, but it's not. Then it's 0.12 or something, right? Ooh. No, it's not 0.12. Oh, interesting. Minus 0.12, I bet. Nope. I mean, I could just look, right? Minus 2, yeah. 245. Here we go. And then the Z1. Whoops. You guys may wonder why I keep hitting that drop down. It's so that the field gets unselected and I can... Okay, is it in the right place? Yes. Okay. So no more Z fighting. Oh yeah, I could have just done that. Okay. Now, what I want to do is for both of these, move them into the door a little bit. To give a little bit of gap between the two. Okay, so base hinge 2, door bottom, same thing here, although we go the other direction. Add part, door top. Set it to that scale. Like that. These are in a slightly different place. Because we're backwards, that means, oh yes, the yaw needs to be 180. Okay, so we're good. We hardly have to do anything. Just that one adjustment. What is it going to be? It's going to be 130. And then just a few millimeters. All right. So open and close should open and close. Check it out. save. Now, if we come over here, double door, where is it? There it is. Okay, so which is the outside? So you should be able to then open, close. Yeah, open, close. So the doors should, I mean, I guess technically the doors should open out, right? Oh yeah, X. Oh, now I'm running. Yeah, okay. All right, we've got doors. Technically, I could pull them out a little bit too, so they stick out. Yeah. There is a snap, but it's like really, oh, that's awful. All that work. The snap I added to the extractor tool is much better. I need to port it. Okay, so that kind of sticks out. It makes this a little less dramatic. And now we can go inside. Hey, look. So we come in here, see the stairs. Not bad. Now, gotta understand there'll be different mood lighting here, so. In fact, let us go and put some, actually I might already put lanterns on the outside. I'm gonna go back to running. I already put lanterns on the outside. And now I can't get in, the door's closed. You can peek through the crack though. Alright, so I want minimal spooky lighting, really. But let's fix the... Yeah. That's not going to do what I want. Because I can only do that. So I think we'll just leave the under part of the stairs open. And I will add a I will add maybe a black marble column right there. Oops. A post? Yeah, it's got to be a post. So like this. Yeah, like I want to click on the banister itself, but I can't because it's not really there. Okay, so this makes it a little bit more like it's there for real. This can extend all the way up if we wanted to. And then, yeah. Okay, so then, do I want to put a railing on that section going across? I kind of feel like I do, but there's just not a lot of room here. Oops. See, I don't think I can unmake those physical. That's fine. I need to make another I need to put another section in. And I don't think it'll... maybe it will let me overlap them. Angled... See, just railing. That's what it's called. Oh, I'm going to have a problem because I just put those blocks in the way. I need more light. Let's go back. I'm going to move some stuff here. So first of all, let's put a bunch of lighting up here so we can see what we're doing when it gets dark. I don't want these to interfere with what I'm doing. And I'm going to temporarily get rid of these so that they don't... Oops. Oh no. There we go. So that they don't interfere with what I'm trying to do here. Okay. By the way, thanks for joining Romcram and saying hi. Hope some of you can make it to the Halloween party on Friday. Maybe you've made some costumes already. Alright, so I think I need to go up one more step. Need to put a floor in. Oh, I can't do it that way. Because I'm going to keep falling down. No, this will work like this. Am I walking? Yes, now I'm walking. I mean, I think the bottom rail is not lined up, in fact. So that's one of the reasons the top rail won't line up. It actually needs to be like this. Right. And so this rail here is the one that's not in the right place. Close enough. Close enough. Alright, so we'll do the same thing on this side. Yeah, when you've got these and you're dragging them, you can use the middle mouse wheel to roll them around, which is something old Mythruna could never do. I mean, it never did. There was nothing physically preventing it. I just had to code it. Okay, it's not gonna. There we go. Okay, I think we're still sitting way above the... Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, that's actually better than the other one. Pretty darn close. And actually I may like that without the big posts now. I can turn off walk mode now. Yeah. Let's see what the rest of the... Oops. Okay, I'm done with objects for a bit. Yeah, let's put them back. I think it was kind of dramatic. We can do similar right here. But I think that I'm not going to be able to then build a wall like I want. Probably what we need here is like just to go ahead and cap the wall off. Oh yeah, that's right, there's a light there. Okay. I mean, that's not bad, right? And if we... I like the idea of... Oops. I like the idea of extending this walkway out over here. Oops. I just, you know, give a place to walk by over there on that side. Because then I can put a little rail up over here. And these could be... Yeah. So then these could be posts. Oops, I keep hitting the wrong buttons. It's my own game and I don't remember the buttons. Okay. Yeah, so like this. Boink, boink, boink. Yeah. Whee! I fall down. So I don't like the way this looks from the bottom, but what I was going to do is take this and do like this. I think I need to make it... Yeah. Oops. So there's like some supports there. So I think that's okay, because it's going to be behind you when you come in. Oh, that hedge maze look really cool there. So it's behind you when you come in. It's like above you, so it's not a big deal. But I think it'd be cool to be able to like go up the stairs, and like when there's a floor here, you can just walk in and be able to come in here and have like a railing right here to look down upon the stairs, along with the along with the railing that matches on the other side. All right, so let us fill in these floors so that I stop falling. I'll worry about the beams and supports when I go and put rooms in. Still don't have a good idea of what kind of rooms I want. But maybe next Halloween there'll be more in the way of creatures, and I really wish that I'd had the time to build you know, the death animations for some of the characters, so that I could have had, you know, maybe bodies or something laying around. But I'm taking off from work for all of Thanksgiving week, which is the last week of November. I haven't decided what I'm going to work on over that week. I will try to do one more release before then that's just got cleanup stuff that I find. I fixed a couple bugs just related to things I've found while working on this which is one of the reasons I do it. And so I think, yeah, I'll like put a patch release out right before Thanksgiving, so then I like can work fresh without worrying about it. Okay, so we got a, that's nice. Oh yeah, I gotta do the same thing I did over here. Oops. To cut over like that, yep. Yeah, I still haven't figured out how we're getting to the next level, but that's going to be the spookier one that's more difficult. So Romcram, do you have an idea for a costume? Yep. Next year I hope to have like the ability to do masks and stuff and headgear. I want to have, by next Halloween I want to of course have creatures, but and death animations and skeletons and stuff, but I also want to have the ability to change our hair, maybe some things about our face, and do face coverings, because I think that'd be cool. Because then we can make actual masks. Alright, I think... So if we have a rail that comes across here, and I think I can do the rail as one piece. So let's do that real quick. Blueprints. New blueprint. Railing. Railing. Wow, it's already after 9. Carved materials. Okay. So I think I want... What did I do? Did I do iron for the spindles before? I think I did. So we just want... Okay, so let's make this just 1 meter wide so that they're easier to place. And then we'll get some black marble cubes. And place them on top. Save blueprint. Okay, so now let's go back over here. Where's my... See, I really need to implement a menu. No, because this is going to be too big. Like, maybe it's okay. But with the railing, I did a smaller scale, but I think this will be alright. I don't like the way the shadows are done, but it actually kind of adds to the... Okay, let's go to walk mode. Oh, that's a lot of way. That's a long way to... How come you're not letting me click on this? There we go. That's a long way to... span, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this out. We'll overlap a little bit if we have to, but it's just going to go so much easier if I don't have to place a billion rails. Also more efficient for the game to deal with. Alright, that's too long for the... that's funny. Alright, so... Alright, I think it's long now. Yeah, okay. Oh, I could have just left it there. What am I thinking? Oh no, I didn't want to click that one. It was already so perfect. I accidentally released my finger and then re-clicked on this. Okay, so you go... right there. And you go... oh. You go... right there. Alright, so... yeah. So we will center these guys. Actually, what I'll do, I'll embed it into the thing. Embed you into the thing. And place another one in the middle. Yeah, the shadows, I don't really like what they're doing there, but there's a bug in the drop shadows, and I haven't really figured out what's going on with it. It's like, why am I moving so slow? It's, yeah, because like they come through even when they're not supposed to. But it's definitely the shadows. If I come in here and I turn them off, drop shadows. So I turn them off, they go away. But then everything looks a little lamer. Like if you look at me, I look like I'm floating in space. Whereas if I turn the drop shadows back on, you know, then I like look like I have presence. It's just a cheap shadows that's sort of generally available. And that's really unfortunate though. Okay. Let's put some more over here. Same kind of thing. Let's put the one in the middle first this time. Close enough. Oops, I accidentally put two, but that's okay because I need two of them. So you get good at lining them up after a while. Little tricks you learn. Yeah, I'm like bumping up against the wall here. So there's a player, Oak. I think he's on vacation or something, which is why he's not joining us. But he likes to go around and collect blueprints, so I'm sure he'll come visit the house just so that he can come and grab my blueprints. So I'm making these solid, which makes them actual physical things that I can't walk through anymore. Which is good, because that's what railings are supposed to be. The funny thing is, now that I've done black marble for all that, I kind of wish I had done wood instead. I don't know. I think it looks okay. I guess it's kind of more gothic this way. Yeah, that's not bad. I don't. Again, the shadows are messed up. And this might actually be a decent object to figure out why the shadows are messed up. Okay, so yeah, again, it's going to be dark in here, so maybe it won't show up so well. Let's go back to. I kind of want to at least have these 2 floors roughed in before I stop tonight, but let's see what the mood is without all of those lights. Yeah, these magic lights are very bright. They're almost as bright as the sun. Okay, so what does the mood look like with just the window lighting coming through? It should be quite dark, actually. Got rid of most of the openings. Yeah, so see? Nice. So you come in. I wish I could make the doors creak. So you come here. Yeah, that's a really low. Yeah, so that's kind of spooky. These are letting an awful lot of light through somewhere. I think I'm going to need to put some wooden posts in until I figure out what I want to do here. The light leaks through the corners sometimes. Like, I mean, it's kind of sort of by design. It has to do with how light propagates to the blocks and does the smooth lighting. I think if I turned off smooth lighting, the light in the cracks would go away. But yeah, we're looking real spooky here. I think this is going to be like a kitchen area. Yeah, because that's where we have the door right here to outside, in case you have to run with the pots and the pans. To take the fire outside or something. Yeah. Problematic. I'll just leave that like that for now. But if there's a, yeah, so then the dining room's right over here. So it makes sense that the kitchen would be nearby. Yeah, okay. But I like this. I mean, I like the mood. It's looking kind of cool. Kind of like some little candles or something. Ooh. Could we? Yeah, I like that idea. We'll have to put them right here, though. But that would work. So if I take... Oops, wrong button. Let's continue with our black marble thing going on. Put this right here. This right here. We come... Again, I hit the wrong key. So then we go to fire. Fire, 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 fire. 2 small flames. One right there. And one right there. Yeah, unfortunately when the door is closed it doesn't block the light, so... But that's very moody. And so we want... I think the entrance to the dining room will be big. So we probably want this to carry on kind of like this, right? Make a big a doorway like right here. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so if we make this a cube instead, no one will ever know, and it will make it more solid or anyway. Okay, I'm gonna fall into a pit if I keep walking in this direction though. Why is there a light on the outside of the house? And again, I would remove these lights probably, so it gives it a little bit more of a mood. Does this character already have the tables? Oops. I think I made some cool tables for the other, you know, like bowls of fruit and stuff. Okay. Oops. Yeah, table. So can I just make some tables here? What if I snap that? Where's it gonna put it? That's not really what I want. So one trick you can do to get things lined up just like you like is, I just wanted to slide it a little this way, and so if I come here and I pull down, it's going to keep it from penetrating the ground, and so it's just going to slide it towards me. So if I do this again, I'm definitely going to want some light while I do this, but okay, will I get it? And then walk mode. If you hit X, it puts you in walk mode, which means you're not, you know, running everywhere you go. Okay, I think we can fit one more table. So that kind of gives us a dining room. I would have liked like a, ideally it would be like a big wooden table that's like decaying, right? With some chandeliers hanging down. Yeah, those are solid. I could make some chandeliers. Let's yeah, the room is even set up to be relatively symmetrical. We've got 1.5 over here and then 2 over here. So if I go in here, go to the iron, vertical cylinder, so those are going to be some beefy chandeliers, maybe. Maybe not so great. But let's see. So then if I, yeah, because if I did one more, it's just going to be too much, right? Well, let's see what we've got. Let's try. think this is going to be way too big. Yeah, that's too much. But up here, maybe? Like, ideally, I would have made an object for this. With a big chain coming down. But what I was thinking of doing was... something like... Oh yeah, because that's garbage. We could go... Yeah, this isn't going to work. So let's make an object. I'll make an object. This will be one of my last things I do here today. So chandelier. Carved materials, and so I'm going to make it as tall as I can, because we've got a span, because I actually can't make it very tall in here, just 2.5 meters tall. So we'll start like this, and we'll take the bottom out. Now we will do the slab up and slab up. And I think then beam me up, Scotty. Because what I'm going to do is similarly okay, let's get a post. Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. I have a plan, so just give me a second. Okay, so these are ups, which means I can come in here and put a large flame in each of these spots. Actually, I can put flame times 5 in the middle, then a large flame here, 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 and here. Actually, maybe I don't need these. Yeah. And then I mean, I kind of wanted glass blocks, but I think this will be okay. And then come here. And we'll go the other round. There it is. There she blows. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, which means a chandelier should go right between them. Oh, that's a big, yeah, that's a big honkin'. Yep, so that needs to go up Oh no. That was a mistake. Alright, what I need to do to place these correctly, because I want them to be lit up inside, and so I need to put some flame blocks in the middle of nowhere. So I need to, oops, come back over here. Trust me, I think this will look cool. Hold on. Let's make some temporary garbage blocks that we put. I probably want to put one more table actually to make this symmetrical. Oops. Here we go. Oh, am I not making cubes? I'm not. I guess I could put them both in the center. That's a big honkin'. I think it'd be better to do it over here like this. What did I decide? I decided chandelier here. And chandelier here. And I'll make the tables fit. And so instead of these right here, I will come and do large flame like that. Now I can get rid of these. And then center these over the right? That kind of looks cool. Oops. I forgot. I'm not in object mode. I forgot you can drag the objects, so it made me think I was... There we go. Okay, are they centered? Not quite. Oh, it is now. Yeah. So it might be a little bright for my taste, but that's pretty cool. And so now I can... Okay, so this one's not centered at all. And we'll see, because I'm going to put some mounts. I need to go back to this wand. This wand. I need to go to iron. I think I have inverted spikes, right? Spike down. So then we can go boink and boink, and that will let us position these exactly. Actually, they're not too bad. This could go a little bit more like that. This one's way bad. But go a little bit more like that. There we go. Get some chandeliers now. And I can then probably kill these. That'll be super moody. Yeah, check it out. Even in the daytime. Yeah, I can't mess with time in the, yeah, that's over the table good enough, right? I can't really mess with time when I'm on the server. I can't roll it forward and back like I can in the Alright, so we've got some chandeliers, dark, spooky rooms. I can turn off walk mode now. So this is not seen by anything outside, so we can potentially replace it with a post. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Like, yeah, see, this is where it's bleeding through. Oh, I just reset the lighting and that made everything worse. But yeah, it's like bleeding through because this is the light happens on the block corners, and because it's coming through on the outside, the solid block that's inside of here has some light in it on that particular side, and so it bleeds through a little bit. Which is why it would probably be better to do cubes for these, but when it's nighttime outside, that's going to be dark anyway. Alright, so let's look back at the door. We're going to end because it's about my dinner time. Whoa. It detected a whole bunch of frame lag. We probably generated a bunch of birds and butterflies and things. The birdie's there. Hey, birdie. Okay, so we've got this. I want to put like the grill style stained glass kind of looking things in there. That'd be cool. Okay, so we come here. Boink. Yay! If I haven't finished the haunted house by Halloween, well, I'll just work on it. Maybe you guys could help. Yeah, I like it. I really like this this look up here. Let me get rid of these lights up here because I'll do something moodier than a bright giant magic light. So that's going to be not enough light at all. Let's put at least a lantern back. Kind of mounted on the corner. All right, let's see what that looks like from down here. Coming in. Ooh, spooky. I like it. I like it a lot. Get rid of some of these. There we go. And I've had some like pipe organ playing in the background. Alright, well, let me kind of bound that. Okay. So yeah. I like it. Alright, I think this will end it tonight. I've spent 2 hours, dorking around with my haunted house. Yeah, the birdie's still there. Yeah, that's right. They don't despawn until you like run away. So yeah, the other thing is there's going to be windows on the upper floors. There's currently no windows. So that'll end up bringing back in some light as well. Like probably there needs to be a window up here. That'll make it brighter up here automatically. Yeah, that's a cool looking window though. I mean, it's a cool location if you come back over here. And I kind of feel like it would be cool if I could fit another set of rooms like back here, right? It's just a really narrow passage. But I think the look would be better. Oops. So this would be just a way to get to where you need to be. But it gives it kind of that upstairs hall vibe. Oops. Oops. Gotta sneak it in. There we go. Okay, yeah, so see, I like from this perspective, it looks nice. It's a little narrow to try to get back into here, but that's alright. In fact, it'll be worse if I tried to maybe I could do this. Yeah. And then same over here. Yeah, so there's like one room back here. Thing is, I wanted to put a door here. And that only makes sense if there's a room there. Yeah, like a spooky room to go and check it out. But maybe like this. Oops. And then there we go. Let's check that out. I'm just getting caught up. Yeah. I think it could work. Just trying to think symmetrically. All right. Thanks for joining. I mean, YouTube says there's 4 of you hanging out with me. I think that's awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks Romcram for keeping the chat a little interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure. Yeah, I'm gonna actually log out before I kill the world. Yeah, so I'll try to do this again tomorrow night. Probably 9 maybe. It depends on how trick-or-treaters go. Again, up in the upper left corner is the link to download this version of the engine where you can make your own costumes and stuff and participate in the Halloween party. I kind of want to see how many people I can get logged in sometime, and just setting up these events seems like a good way to do that. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow night, and have a productive day.